Hey guys, want to make a video here, kind of getting off a track of what my YouTube channel and Facebook's about, but I've done a class here a couple of days ago and on prepping, and I've been asked this question, and I've been getting a lot of Facebook, messengers, questions, and a lot more interest in learning how to prep and survival, and everybody's they're worried, they're starting to worry. um, they asked me what their biggest fear is. They're going to be like a war, or martial law is going to be declared because what's going on. And they always ask me my opinion. What am I going to do? How am I going to react? I I guess I'm going to react like any normal person's going to be. I'm going to watch my P's and Q's. I'm going to watch what's going on. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to, you know, just be careful. I mean, I'm not, if there's rioting, I'm not going to go where the riots are. I'm going to try to stay away from those areas. If there's government forces out, or if there are police out, blocking areas, if martial law, I'm going to stay away from there because I don't want to be drug into that crap. A lot of people ask, well, how come you don't post pictures or videos of your classes? The people I teach, that call me, they don't want their face out there. They don't want people knowing that what they're doing, what they're learning, which is understandable. I've kind of had second thoughts about making videos and telling people what I know and how I do stuff, because it could come back and bite me in my ass. People find out, oh, he's got this or he's got that. If something happens, let's go to his house. I feel for them. I really do. I feel for them. Because if something does happen and somebody comes here causing trouble to rob me or whatever, I'm going to bury them. Plain and simple. I'm not going to play around. I'm going to bury them. Um, but but people, everybody's scared. I mean, especially they have no faith in our government. Clinton can do all kinds of stuff and get away with it. And, Obama's blaming the cops for them getting shot. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy times. I mean, to me, it feels like the government is trying to push this on the American people so they can say, see, look what I told you. We need to do this, and this amendment needs to be abolished. The Constitution needs to be abolished. We need to rewrite. That's their agenda. Honest to God, I really do believe that's their agenda. Um, and it's scaring people. I mean, people are really, they're worried. They don't know what to do. Get prepared. I mean, go out, start buying up, food, water, um, get your camping gear, get your ammo, get your guns, get your bows, get your traps, get your fishing stuff. Just have it all prepared. Then go out and have a place picked out where you'll feel safe at. Don't let people know. Another thing, get with other people, whether it be family, let it be friends, let it be a church group, let it be a Boy Scout, let it be a hunting group, whatever. That the same people that that you trust, that if something does happen and you have to leave your home, get out with them, practice, have a plan, where to meet up, what you're bringing, how you're going to do everything. You don't, people can just sit down and start talking and figure out something to do and how to do it. Um, that's the best steps to do. Everybody, always asking me this. Now, I'm no expert. I'm a normal guy who's got some skills, who's got some training, who uses his common sense, who knows when you put 1 plus 1 it equals 2, it don't equal 10. You know, just use your common sense. If you go to the grocery store and you're putting back supplies, you got to think, okay, I might be out in the woods. Am I going to get something that I need a bunch of water to cook, or if I just need it in a can where I can just throw it in a pot, or actually set the can on the fire and cook it? It's common sense stuff. Yes, you're going to need cover. Your main thing: shelter, fire, fire for cooking, fire for warmth, fire for boiling water, water, protection. You got shelter, fire, water, protection, food. Food is the food you bring, and the way you can get more food: by fishing, by hunting, by trapping. Just think of it that way. What are you going to need? Because right now it's middle of summer, it's hot. And if something was to happen and you had to leave, yeah, right now you're going to be good. You're just going to have to worry about, the weather, rainy and stuff. But if it drags on and drags on and it turns cold, you're going to have a, know how to make better shelters, know what to do. It's a process. Um, but like I said, I've been asked a lot of questions. What my opinion is, what would I do, how would I help people? You know, if something was to happen, people's going to have to help themselves, because everybody's going to be scared. They're not going to be willing to help somebody. They're going to be far and few in between, because resources are going to be scarce. Um, so get with a group, get with your friends, your family, people you trust, people who's like-minded with you. Sit down and start forming a plan of action. Have something that you guys can fall back into. Don't be caught. If race war does come, riots come to your city, martial law, I don't know. I honestly to God don't know if it's going to escalate to that or not. I hope not. But if it does, we as Americans, we're prepared for it. A lot of us is fed up with the bullshit that's going on in DC, and you know they're being controlled by the EU. They're being controlled by these bankers and the oil companies, and regular American citizens who work their ass off. They're getting sick of these rich, gun grabbing, liberal bullshitters. So just be prepared. Be ready for anything and everything. Do your research, read books, watch videos, take classes. Be prepared. I mean, be prepared. If you know somebody who knows how to hunt or how to fish and you don't know how to do it, ask them. They'll teach you. They'll teach you. Even if they charge you something, it's still worth it. You got the basics. You got to understand. People who don't like guns, if riots break out and the system goes down, there ain't gonna be no food at the grocery stores. You're gonna have to learn how to hunt, how to shoot, how to kill. If you don't like guns, get a bow. If you're too weak to pull a bow back, they got crossbow pistols that kill small game easy. And you don't have to be strong to do that. My 7-year-old, he can pull them back and cock them and get them set. There's other ways. Slingshots, uh, spear gun. Not spear guns, but spears, um, slingshot spear, bows. I'll think of the damn thing here in a minute. I mean, there's all kinds of other ways you can hunt to provide food for your family. You're just going to have to get off your ass and get ready to do it. But I hope that's answered the questions. You know, me, I have a plan. My family and me have a plan of what we're going to do if something was to happen, where we're going to go if something was going to happen, what we're going to take when something's going to happen, if something happens. But if something was to happen, say the riots, say martial law, stay away from those areas. Don't go into the stores because the stores are going to get robbed and looted. Stay away from there. Have what you need at your house right now. Right now is the time to get off your ass and start going out buying your medical, buying your food, buying your water, buying your, you're going to need razors, you're going to need deodorant, for women, they're going to need their female products. Just think of what you're going to need. Make a list, go out and do it. You're getting a crash course of basically what I teach. And I'm just trying to throw it in here. And this video is kind of long. I don't mean for it to be. But if you guys have got any responses on Facebook or YouTube, contact me, message me, email me. I'll get back to you guys. So you guys have a good one. Be safe.